Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be looking at how to create a virtual tour in Google Earth Pro by exporting it to a KML file. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on My Places, which is in the left hand side panel, and we're going to click Add Folder, and we're just going to type out Swinburne University of Technology because this is just going to be a tour of the campus. So I'll just type that out, and you can add a description, you can add links or images to this as well to create further depth, but we're just going to keep it quite simple. And then I will just type that out and then click OK. Yep. So now that we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to search in the search bar up the top left hand side for Swinburne University. And straight away Google Earth is going to take us into the top result, which is what we're after, Swinburne University of Technology Hawthorn campus. So this here is the top result. Now if I zoom in and hold shift click, I can rotate around to get different views of the campus and the 3D buildings that Google Earth provides us with. And what we want to do now is to get an angle that we're happy with, because once we pinpoint the location of the building, what Google Earth will do is memorize the camera angle that we've set, so that when we send this to someone or we review it later, it'll take us back to the exact angle that we had originally. So I'm going to get more of a lower angle on this one to get the whole building. And I'm going to click the pin up in the top toolbar, and I'm just going to write AMDC building because that's the building. Again, you can add descriptions, images and links. So once I've added that pin, I'm going to move over to ATC and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get the camera angle that I'm happy with, get a lower angle again, click the pin, ATC building, okay, and I'm going to do this for a few more buildings. So now that all of our buildings are set up, I've labeled a couple. We're going to test out that they actually work and make sure that the camera angles are still the same for when we save this file. So if I just double click on one of the building pins, I'll start with AMDC. Google Earth will fly you over to that building. Depending on where you are, depends on how the camera angle will fly over, but we're going to just follow the sequence that we started with. So now over to ATC, Glenferrie Station, SPW and SPS, GS building, and the TAFE buildings. So all those camera angles are exactly how I set them when I put the pins in, and that's all good. Now what we need to do is we need to save this. So I'm going to click on the folder and then go File, Save As. I'm just going to put it on the desktop. I'm also just going to change it from a KMZ to a KML because KML is something I'm more familiar with. It's the keyhole markup language, and this is found in pretty much all of Google's mapping services. So this will be most easily translated over to someone else that will receive this file. So just to make sure that it's all been saved correctly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to delete the folder from Google Earth that we've made. So that Swinburne University of Technology folder is going to go with all the pinpoints, and then we're going to re-import it. So if I just right click on My Places and go delete contents, I'm just going to clear it out all completely, start fresh, and I'll just zoom right out, and then we're going to go to File, Open, back to the desktop, and open that KML file that we just saved. And what it should do is drop all the pins back into where they were originally, which it's done here, and that's how we can share this file. If someone doesn't have Google Earth Pro, they can do it in Google Earth just in the web browser, and I will show you how to do that now. So if someone you're trying to share your virtual tour with doesn't have Google Earth Pro installed on their computer, they can use the online browser version. So if you just go into your normal Google Earth and browser and sign in, what they can do is they can click on projects and then click open project and go import KML file from computer. They should have the file saved that you've sent them, and then this will automatically open it up in Google Earth browser view with the pins the exact same and all of your titles the exact same as well. And that's it. So that's how you create a virtual tour in Google Earth Pro and save it out to share as a KML to someone.